let me put the record straight. Basically, we are here mainly because of you and the EFCC. Because whatever happens to EFCC and prisons, Nigeria will be bleeding. I can tell you that. And your oaths, whatever you tell us here, and let the public know, this committee is not taking side. We will do justice, and that is why we are here. So don't misunderstand us. We won't take side. We are going to do justice.
Mr. Chairman. Hello. Mr. Chairman, honorable members of the House, the distinguished Controller General of Corrections, Chairman EFCC, very senior colleagues, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Michael Benson Anogwa, Deputy Controller of Corrections and the officer in charge, Medium Security Custodial Facility in Kirikiri, Lagos. I stand here to defend that Idris Okuneye Olarewaju was interred into the Nigerian Correctional Facility Medium Security Custodial Center in Lagos on the 12th of April with a valid warrant and a transfer order. The biometrics picture of capturing of Idris Okuneye Olarewaju on admission on the 13th of April 2024 at Medium Security Custodial Center in Lagos. During the time that he spent at Medium, because Idris spent 10 days at Medium facility in Lagos. 10 days. He spent 10 days, 12th to 22nd. Idris Okuneye Olarewaju, refusing to eat prisons or corrections ration, decided to apply for self-feeding. Self-feeding is approved in our laws. And this is the photocopy of the approval application for self-feeding where he nominated. I'll get the original for you. The original is also here. During the admission, we discovered that Idris had a peculiar features that can not allow us to put him in a general apartment.
What are the peculiar features?
Idris Okuneye Olarewaju, though male, had some female features like a breast. He has a breast. Yes. This is the original of the medical examination done by the facility's medical practitioner, a qualified doctor, Dr. Ifoma Opalopa. In this, the admission board had to enter into a meeting to discuss on the best practices and the best way to manage him. Then we arrived at the conclusion that we have to put him in a protective custody, which we did. And he spent his time at Medium, the 10 days, in our P ward room 2. P ward room 2 of the facility. And alone in that particular room. Why we did that is that because we have to abide by the international best practices and according to our laws. If you look at the Correction Act, Chapter 2A, 21A, you find out that we have to abide by the international human rights as approved by United Nations. And because of the United Nations Act, That's chapter 2, 1A of the Corrections Act, and also chapter 13 of the Corrections Act, 1A, I to V. 1A, I to V. Is section, sorry. Section 13, 1A, I to V, where we have to look at certain features of an inmate before we use a particular management style. Corrections management is not done on social media. It's not done on the pages of the newspaper. It is a professional job done by well-trained officers for corrections management. And everybody, notwithstanding that our laws maybe have not actually recognized the issue of someone being a transgender, but we have to protect him. His rights are sacrosanct. His rights is important for us to protect. And that is why we don't have to, if we throw him into a general cell, before the next morning they'll bring out a dead body. Because there are a lot of people there who are convicted and are standing trial for rape and even sodomy. So we cannot allow that. If we had allowed that to happen, the same public that are clapping for VDM and BobRisky today will begin to cast aspersions on the Nigerian Correctional Service for not managing BobRisky well. Visitors. I have the record here. And the visit form that we designed, that we use, the visit form has position for the name of the visitor, the visit date, the visitor's address, visitor's phone number, visitor's occupation, the name of the inmate that that is to receive the visit, a relationship with the visitor, and the inmate's consent. Before you see an inmate, the inmate will have to consent that he or she wants to see you. So after filling the form on 13th April 2024, Idris Okuneye Olarewaju had 6 visitors. Abiodo Okuneye, Kayode Okuneye, Adebolo Okuneye, Abiola Okuneye, Bukola Okuneye, and Mrs. Moji.
BobRisky as a high-profile inmate, not so. The question I want to ask you, you have told us here.
Sorry, sir. You asked me a question, but you answered it.
No, I'm not done. Okay. Please, I still have the floor. You told us that BobRisky has a very special feature, not so, yes, that he developed a breast. Or he has breast, not so.
And hips as well.
And hips, yes. No problem. So did you, when you were entering his details, was he classified as a woman? Yes or no?
So we don't have rights.
No. Was he classified? No. Wait, hold on.
We don't answer that.
Was he classified?
He's a male.
He's a male.
As male.
So what was the business telling us that because he has breast, he has Nash, that his case has to be treated in a different way? That's number 2 question. Number 3 question. Let me finish, please. Number 3 question. He also did say, he did mention to us that they were bringing his food from outside. Correct? He was not eating the prison food, not so.
If you are inside, yes. His food was coming from outside.
Okay. Is it allowed by law?
Yes, sir.
What if they had poisoned the food and he dies in your custody? No, what would have happened?
We have our rules.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's all I have for now.
If you look at
pages, sir, do you have it? Okay, Mr. Chairman, I have requested for 2 documents. The first one is the paperwork the day he was admitted, and the second one is a discharge letter the day he was moved from that medium security, and you have an admittance letter when you took him to the maximum?
I have orders, sir.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I'm requesting for that as well. And officer,
Sir.
now, don't you think the donation of those chairs would have influenced the movement of Mr. Okuneye from medium to maximum?
That was what influenced it, sir.
No, don't you think that would have influenced? Because when we talk about corruption, yes, that an inmate donating to the correctional facility. Now, I asked before, you said no, it's not a tradition, but yet you received it and you accepted it.
Sir, I want to tell you, I told
and
you.
You wrote, hold on, sir. The chairs even came with his name imprinted on them, correct?
I was not the one that received it, sir. I told you that I traveled.
Sir, you are representing your institution.
Yes, but I will tell you.
Sir, are you representing your institution? You are old, sir. Be careful.
I know.
So if you are old, be careful what you say.
You remember that I said I went for exam on the 21st. After 21st visit, it was there that I was told that these chairs came. And it cost.
Sir, are you speaking on your personal capacity or you are speaking on behalf of your institution?
I'm speaking in my personal capacity as the.
So who is going to speak on behalf of your institution, sir? I hope you know why you are here.
Sorry, sir. My controller is here.
Okay. All right. So, well, let me finish the questions. Mr. Chairman, I've requested for those documents and I wish they will be submitted. I want to yield back. Thank you very much.
The controller had to intervene. The
No,
donation
sir.
was made by
My question is it
the donation was made.
Sir, hold on, please. Is it yes or no? Is it the tradition that an inmate in custody can make donations while they are in custody?
No.
All right. So then going to my other question.
I want to ask you something, sir. Are you under suspension?
No letter was given to me to that effect.
Are you under suspension?
There was a press release in a national daily and news that I and my colleague in maximum and some others had been suspended.
Were you given reasons for your suspension?
No reason was given, sir.
No reason. So they just serve you a letter and tell you to go home.
They didn't serve me a letter, sir.
Are you on suspension? You said yes.
In social media suspension, I didn't. If I have the letter. Hello, sir. Sorry.
Now social media suspension. You get out.
It's just a press. If I have the letter.
Order.
I'm a law. Hello, sir. If I have the letter, I'm a law-abiding citizen of Nigeria. If I have the letter, I will not appear here on uniform.
You see, White House, please. I would like you to help us. You are here to give us evidence. We are here to discuss with you and investigate this matter. What we think that you might have done wrong might also be wrong in the eyes of the law. So we need you to speak the truth to us. Finally, are you on suspension?
The suspension was a press release. I am not under suspension.
Order, please.
I'm not under suspension, sir.
Please. I think we should stop so far with him. We will get to the issue of suspension because we also have a press release here. suspend.